Hi, and welcome to today's Pilates session. Today we're focusing on Pilates exercises that you can do when you're on holiday. And if you've got 10-15 minutes and you want to just kind of loosen up, if you've had a heavy night on the drink or you just wanted to get beach ready, then today's 10-15 minute session is something you might want to do whilst you're laying in the sun, on the beach, in a park, in your villa, wherever you're staying, and just giving yourself 10-15 minutes, a little bit of exercise, a little bit of release, a little bit of strength work, and just to feel like you're doing something. So again, just a short session, ideal for beginners, ideal for people that want to do something a little less strenuous, something a little bit light. And today's 10-15 minute session will help you ready for your holiday and enjoy the rest of your break. So we are going to begin. We're going to lay ourselves down on your mat. So if you are away and in a nice sunny climate, letting that sun absorb your body and letting the body absorb the sun, and just you're going to lay yourself down and clear your mind. Bring your legs into a semi-supine position. With your feet pressed evenly, heels down, heels underneath the knees, arms by your side. And then we'll just loosen everything off to begin with. So you're going to bring your knees and your feet together. You're going to take the arms wide, just pin them down to the floor and start to gently roll through those hips. Dropping your legs down to one side, rolling your head in the opposite way. Alternating from side to side. Just a little way to release. If you're feeling a little bit tight, really be an ideal position, ideal movement to get into if you've been on a long haul flight and you're feeling a little bit stiff, a little bit tight, then you just need something that you can help release. And this is a perfect way to do that. So we're going to do that a couple more times. I'm just going to let the head roll in the opposite direction. So you keep your whole spine aligned with each other from the top through to the bottom. And then we're going to make your way back up into the center. And then we're just going to bring our arms in. And we're going to take one leg and extend. And just focusing on this straight leg, try and keep the other leg as still as you can. Let's inhale, draw in, exhale and extend. Come down, bring the knee into the chest and extend up. And again, really good exercise to do, coming off a long flight on the plane or a long journey, then releasing all that tension and tightness through the legs. And then after about 4 or 5, let's change over. Let's go the other side. Do the same again. Now just making sure that you don't feel your pelvis wobbling from side to side. That needs to stay stable. And to stay stable, make sure that the left leg isn't moving. Keep the left leg as still as you can. If it helps, just place your hands there towards the hips so you are keeping yourself stable. So again, after doing 4 or 5 now on both legs, we're going to come back and then we're going to return to that semi-supine position. Let's start to work with the arms now. Let's bring those arms up. Raise, work through the shoulders now. So just hit one arm, extend all the way back. Just take it as far as the shoulder will go back, as far as it feels comfortable, then exhale, return. All we're doing here is just helping to lengthen the limbs. So you can just feel a little bit taller, a little bit straighter. So you feel a bit more confident when going onto the beach. you can feel a little stronger, a little taller as you release and lengthen your muscles, lengthen your joints. So we're going 3 on each side with our shoulders here. Let's go once more each way. Breathe in, extend back. Breathe out, come up. And then we're going to do wide. We're going to take the arms wide, pin them down, shoulder blades back. Turn, come up. Breathe in, return down. Breathe out and come up. Go once more from there. Nice and wide, nice and high. And then bend the elbows and bring the arms out. Giving the chest and the shoulders a little bit of a stretch as we do this. Going to go a couple more times from there. Keeping the arms just off the floor. And then we shall release. So let's now turn over. Let's turn over onto our left. Great little exercises to do. You can do this while you're sunbathing. You can lay yourself down, make sure you're getting yourself in a good tan whilst getting some exercise in. So as we lay on the side, we're going to stay side on. You need to make sure that we don't tilt forward or back. We stay in that stable position. We're going to just bend the knees to begin with there so your hip and your legs are relaxed. We're then going to take our top leg and extend. Hold the leg about hip level, so not too high. And then we're going to go side kick. We're going to inhale with the leg forward. Breathe out, take the leg back. We're going to do that 5 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Not forcing the leg, just take it as far forward as it feels comfortable. We can get a lot of mobility through our hips now. And then we are going to rest. Bring that leg down, keep your feet together, open to a clamshell position, take the right knee and rotate through that hip. Don't jolt backwards, just raise that knee and then lower. Don't force the knee up as well. Take the knee as far as you feel comfortable and then return. Again, 5 times on here. And keeping the feet together the whole time there stays everything aligned. Now, once we've done 5, let's rest the legs. Let's take those arms in front. Let's drop the head. Open up that right arm. Just ensure the legs stay together and reach out and away and then return, come back. We're going to do 5 on this as well. Open wide, following the arm. Really important again that you are turning your head to watch your arm because you need to make sure that your spine from the neck all the way down is all aligned together. Let's go one last time and then we are ready to turn over. So we've done 5 on all 3 of those movements. We're now switching over onto our other side and we are coming back, making sure our legs are rested to begin with, then extending that top leg, level with the hip, inhale forward, side kick position, exhale back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, no rush, taking your time, and 5. Then we can plant, and we can bend, and we can then work from this hip. We can inhale, open, exhale, close. Going 5 on this side as well. And return. And then after we have done 5, we're then resting those legs, arms extended. And then from there, following that arm up and over and wide, and then returning, coming back, and once again, following out, and return back in, and once again. Just making sure that your legs stay together. Try and keep the knees down there. So if you find yourself lifting your knees, you've stretched a little bit too far. Then once we've done 5, we can rest. We're turning over onto that back. And then we are going to bring our legs. We're going to go 3 options with our leg positions now. Let's go through those 3 options now, one at a time. First position is the easiest position to go into, legs semi-supine. Raising your arms so they're just about knee level. And then you're going to reach towards your knees. You need to lift the head away from the shoulders and start to reach. Reach as far to your knees as you can. It's allowing you to lift your head and shoulders. You're hollowing that tummy. You can feel the belly button push down. You can feel a hollow shape through that stomach. We then lower and come back down to the mat. So we can go 5 times from here. Reach. And lower. Inhale, reach. Breathe out, come down. Now we can progress this by placing the fingertips to the back of the head with your elbows wide. Come up as far as you can. Come back down. Try not to pull on the head, just let the fingers sit lightly, elbows out, come up. And come down. And you're not going to force your way up too high. You're only forcing your way up until you can feel that hollow tummy. Now we can progress from there as well. We can go back to the first option with our arms raised, but we can take our legs down to tabletop and we can inhale and we can raise. And now we can reach just beyond those knees there towards the shins. Come down. You can hold the legs in this position. If you do get tired, just let the feet drop, let the legs relax. Reach. And then, of course, you can change as well. You can go back to the previous arm position and bring the hands to the back of the head and go from there. You want to try and keep your legs tabletop for as long as you can. And then we've got one other option. Very tough, this next position. Legs extended. And reach. Reach. Now this one might strain your back. If it's feeling tight, go back to tabletop or go back to the first option. And if you're going to stick with this option, the lower your legs are to the floor, the harder it becomes. And then after a bit, you'll feel those abdominals getting tired. When that happens, it's time to rest. You can either set yourself a target, normally around 6 to 8 repetitions should be enough, maybe 10 at a push. Or you can set yourself a challenge and see how many you can do. And give yourself a target of hitting that number. So when we've done that, and those abdominals are tired, we just need to bring those knees into the chest where we're going to hold and we are going to hug. We're then just going to roll ourselves over onto our front. So we are going into a box where we're just going to roll and release that spine. We're going to make our way up onto our feet. So as we roll and tilt the pelvis, release the tension from the back, from the spine. Really good exercise today. Again, if you have been traveling whilst you're on holiday and you've been stationed, sat in one position for a long period, then you just need to do something like this just to release from your back. Now we are going to get ready to make our way up onto our feet. So you can take option 1, and that is just to stand up. So you're going to go steady. If it's hot, go easy as well because of the heat may affect your blood pressure. So go very steady when making your way onto your feet. We can take the second option, and that's to go from box and lift into a downward dog hold, where we're going to lengthen those legs, waken them up, drop the head down, and then we can walk our hands back and start to straighten up. And then from there, bringing your hands to your feet, we can then roll our way up from the mat. So we are standing, and then once you're at the top, just to fully prepare yourself and to finish things off, we are going to roll our way down. So relaxing those arms, dropping the head, breathing out, keeping the abdominals tucked in there so your back is always has support, is always well protected. And then inhale when you're ready. And then breathe out. And you're ready. So now you can continue your holiday. Thank you so much for joining me for today. Take care, stay healthy, enjoy your break, enjoy your vacation. I'll see you soon.